It's the Los Angeles Clippers facing the Houston Rockets. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, it's Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce will be bringing us updates from the sidelines. Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Durant. The screen from Thompson. Shoots over Leonard. KD can't get it to go. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Pass to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
How about the bounce ability of Şengün? Getting himself way up there.
Leonard attacking, and it's Leonard with the jam.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Steps back and drains the jump shot.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Back to Harden. Outside Collins. Shot clock at 5. Done outside. Collins with it. Picked up by Thompson. And Harden wide open. He shoots. The three-pointer no good. Pass to Durant. And Durant gets double teamed. Van Vliet wide open. Misses the three. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Clippers. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Guys, it's hard to shake Harden off his game. He's so strong and skilled. He keeps his balance right where he needs it.
Now here's Thompson. Here's the drive. Count that one. Thompson's got his second basket of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Harden from the top of the key. Another miss by Harden. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. The two-way star Kawhi Leonard was at the top of the coach's mind. He told me we've seen Kawhi win those finals MVPs because at his best, he is as good as anyone in the world. Leonard doesn't just score it, he can also shut down your best wing. It's really tough facing him. Kevin, back over to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
When he's not killing you on the perimeter, Harden's doing it inside. He does it all, folks.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Shot by Collins, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
To the middle. No good from Zubac.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's KD. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, you're scratching your head with how do you defend a guy like Durant. I mean, his length, his speed, ball handling, all allow him to draw fouls easily.
There's no question, Clark. Tyronn Lue has been a stabilizing presence for this Clippers organization.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. Ty Lue has fostered a really strong culture and has navigated some testy, difficult situations, which is why he's already viewed as one of the best coaches in franchise history.
Thompson. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
That's the defense's fault right there. You can't allow Durant to get that kind of position.
Harden outside. The kick out to Lopez. Back to Harden. Rockets with the rebound.
A good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
A nice shot by KD.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
You know, a little bit of contact will not bother Leonard at all. I mean, he's so strong as a player. It's part of the deal for him.
Here's Şengün. Back to KD. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Booker's ball. Substitution on the court.
And here's Bogdanović for 3. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Rockets. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And
Los Angeles 10.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Safety move. And finished off by Shepherd.
He is a really good athlete. Give Shepherd a launching pad, and he will not turn it down.
There's Beal with the 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Pass to Okogie. Houston moving it around. Back to Smith. Here's Okogie. Lopez covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. Okogie misses. Clippers trail by 7. Here's Beal with the putback. Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Yeah, bully balling his way to the rack that time. Lopez with a great second effort.
Here's Shepherd. The Clippers grab the miss.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Well, thanks a lot, guys. The Clippers last season inaugurating the Intuit Dome after for years sharing an arena with the Lakers. Kawhi Leonard said it helps having a home base for you rather than being a roommate. Coach Tyronn Lue said it feels so good to have a place to call your own and just call home. Kevin, back to you.
And looking to protect it. Okay, thank you, Allie. And it turns out it's going to be a foul. He was hoping for a clean block, but the officials felt otherwise, so we'll see some free throws here. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
He is passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise.
The Rockets again can't hit.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Over in the corner, Shepherd. Basket counts. Shepherd's got 7 points for the quarter.
Showing how tough he is. Shepherd doesn't get rattled by the physicality.
From deep, Harden. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Rockets leading by 8. Here's Smith. And the layup's good off the glass.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
A shot by Batum, no good. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Substitution on the court.
On defense, the Clippers. It's a 10-point game. Outside Leonard. Pass to Harden. Screen by Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Love how aggressive Harden is in the pick and roll. Exceptional at shooting and passing after getting the screen.
Here's Shepherd. This one for 3. Collins grabs the miss. And it's Harden with the ball for Los Angeles. As James Harden's career has gone on, Clark, he has crept his way up the all-time scorers list.
Yeah, it's kind of been a low-key stealth march, if you will. I mean, as long as he stays healthy, I think he's going to end up cracking the top 10 in all-time assists and maybe even go higher up that list.
Good. Shepherd's got 9.
And Shepherd is a solid decision maker. If there's an opening, he's going to take it.
Wasted no time on that one.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
4 for 9 from the floor with that miss. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Nice move. He stepped back and cast it up. 14 points for him.
In attack mode and looking to score whenever he can, this is Harden at his best.
And it's Shepherd missing. And it's the Clippers' ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
That one misses.
If you want to know how clever Harden is as a player, just take a look at his one-on-one game, the way he can pretty much beat any defender. Quite impressive.
Takes the 3. Harden nails it from way outside.
Three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
With 4 seconds on the clock, the shot by Thompson, no good. James Harden getting it done for the Clippers. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Outside Collins. Harden looking it over. The Rockets pull it in. Thompson outside. Banked in off the glass. Thompson's got the game tied up here for Houston.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Dunn, wide open, he fires. Misses the deep three-point attempt. Clark, perhaps the biggest surprise. Oh!
Mercy, mercy me. My goodness. Men Thompson making a statement at the hoop.
Harden, no good.
The defense there got away with a major collapse.
Here's KD. Using his length inside. Durant.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Done outside. Back to Harden. 6 to shoot. From downtown, it's rebounded by Houston. Here's Thompson. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Leonard with the ball. Now defended by Şengün. Leonard, no luck. Rockets leading by 3. Here's Thompson. Right side, Kevin Durant. Durant drawing the double team. Leonard with the steal. They get a hand on it. And now the fast break. Durant with the ball. Straight to the bucket. Durant.
Durant's a pleasure to watch moving in transition. So fluid and always under control.
Pass to Zubac. Off on the layup.
Now that's defensive presence. Harassing the shooter and grabbing the miss.
Here's KD. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers trail by 5. And here is Dunn. Now Leonard. Finney Smith defending. There's a screen by Collins. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Harden. It's rebounded by Amen Thompson. Pass to Van Vliet. Outside for Durant. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. KD's got 6 here in this quarter.
Durant has definitely been on one tonight, knocking down shots for himself at a high rate.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Clippers trail by 7. Here's Harden. He takes it in. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
2 minutes.
Here's Durant. Good D by Lopez. Leonard looking around. 1:44 left in the third. Shot clock at 6. Harden, no good.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity, and he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at, and if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Back to you guys.
Truly the love for the game. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Lopez a screen. Harden on the drive. Good D by Thompson. Now the Rockets with it. They're on a 12-3 run. .40 seconds left here in the third quarter. That's no good. He's 5 of 10 from the field.
Defense may have given him that one. Based on the result, you see why.
Harden gets the bucket.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
pass to Durant. Thompson looking for an opening. Outside, KD. Over Leonard. And it's Durant missing. It could go. And no good on the last-second attempt this time. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Houston. He notched 8 points in the quarter.
36.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Houston leading by 5. Now Shepherd. With the drive. It's hauled in by Zubac. Harden with it. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Here's Harden. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Rockets leading. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Shepherd with the ball. Outguarded by Bogdanovic. Smith, no good.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
It's stolen by Eason. Here's Okogie.
Boy, that's a great job by Okogie to get out in front and finish off the break.
And so Harden will bring it up for the Clippers. The rebound by Shepherd. Houston leading by 8. Here's Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time. You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
Smith inside, and it's the Clippers with the rebound. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Harden's shot is off.
Coming out of the break, he has been ice cold. I mean, walking without shoes in Antarctica cold. Wow.
Eason's shot is good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Pass to Zubac. Tipped away. And here we go. Pull-up jumper. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Clippers trailed by 10. Harden. Cleared away by Eason. Outside, Smith. Here's Shepherd. Does not go. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He knows every possession is critical now.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Durant cleared away by Leonard. And here's Harden. Collins. And there's the dunk.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
Thompson in the post. Oh, softly lays it in.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
Now here's Harden. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
Tell you what, guys, there's no way you're stopping Dunn when he's that close to the hoop.
Now Kevin Durant. Durant drawing the double team. 4 on the shot clock. This is Van Vliet. And here's the 3.
Just another day doing what he does. Van Vliet lines it up and drills it.
It's Harden with the drive. Durant fires. The 20-foot jumper. Good.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Rockets.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kevin Durant.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Van Vliet with it. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
A three-pointer. Good.
Got to make anybody besides Harden shoot the ball there. I mean, he doesn't feel the pressure. He embraces this stuff. It's right in his wheelhouse. Make somebody else shoot it.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Here's Harden on the wing. Now Collins. Got a piece of it.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Good on both. Fred VanVleet. So Houston wins it. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the we've got the Detroit Pistons. And the Orlando Magic. This is NBA basketball right here on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here's Cunningham. Drives to the hoop. Misses in close. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Magic. In terms of two-way guards, Grant, Desmond Bane is as good as any. What do you see in his game?
Well, just look at him, B.A. Bane is so strong. That really helps him there on the defensive end. And offensively, a lights-out three-point shooter. This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Always good to see the ball go through the net early. You know there's not a lid on that thing.
Now here's Cunningham. Knocks down the step-back J.
A sharp shooter from the mid-range. Cunningham doesn't need much room to feel comfortable firing away.
Pass to Carter. The kick out to Banchero. 6 to shoot. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Duren. Harris outside. To the paint. Cunningham. Rebounded by Suggs. And the Magic with possession. And Paolo Banchero again. Banchero's got 6 points.
Using all that size in close, Banchero, he understands his strengths on offense.
Cunningham. Pass to Harris. Detroit moving the ball around. And Harris throws it down.
And you can't let Harris get this close to the basket. When you do, this is what happens.
From deep, Bane. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Cunningham, left side. And Cunningham throws it down.
There's Cunningham showing off that leaping ability. Outstanding finish with the slam.
Pass to Wagner. The kick out to Banchero. Misses the 3. Pistons trail by 3. Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10 wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have 2 of them, Grant.
Yeah, the number is remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars.
Now here's Bane. Pass to Banchero. Down low. Kicks it out to Bane. Over Robinson. Duren with the rebound.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Here's Robinson. And here's Cunningham outside. Drops in the 3. Cunningham's got 7 points in the game.
A pretty big component of Cunningham's game. He knows how to produce from the arc.
To the inside. Pass to Bane. The 3 from Banchero. And another miss by Orlando.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Back to Duren. Stolen by Bane. In transition, here they come. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
CBA, the Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. CA, back to you.
More to prove. Okay, Ali, thanks for the report.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get off the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Robinson gets the bucket.
Now that one went in, but I don't think that's a shot they want to rely on.
Here's Banchero. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
Inside. Back to Cunningham. It's rebounded by Batase. Magic leading by 3. Pass to Banchero. Nope, 4 for 7 now. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Cunningham outside. Count it. He's 4 for 8 now.
Man, that right there gives you a sense of just how quick Cunningham really is.
The kick out to Banchero. 20 feet out. The rebound by Detroit. Here's Cunningham. Oh, rejected by Isaac. Here's Banchero. Kicks it out to Isaac. Over LeVert. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Magic.
Detroit, 14.
Man, some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think about the Magic here in this one?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Had a feeling this was going to be their strategy coming in. They've got a major size advantage to be able to execute this.
Kicks it out to Wagner. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Pistons ball.
Cunningham outside. Duren, the screen. To the middle. And the dunk by Duren.
And nice work there in the pick and roll. Cunningham demonstrating improvement in knowing how to break defenses down.
Kicks it out to Wagner. Now Black. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Shot clock at 6. And Ivy pulls it down. The Pistons leading. And here's Cunningham outside. It's rebounded by Batase.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Black outside. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
Orlando with the ball. Following the score by Detroit. Jones misses. There's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And here's Cunningham outside. Orlando with the rebound. Black with it. And it's Ivy picking him up. Back to Batase. And Batase throws it down.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Cunningham, left side. Ivy outside. The three. Jones grabs the board. And it's Jones with the ball for the Orlando Magic. Here's Black. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Black's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
I mean, he does everything on the floor. Cunningham always with max effort.
Now here's Wagner. Holland with the rebound. Cunningham deciding where to go with it. Pass to Holland. Ivy outside. The three. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And something Ivy continues.
Now here's Black. Deflects the pass. Cunningham on the wing. Pass to Holland. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Goga Bitadze. Legs, we've seen players extend their primes, extend their careers. What's behind that?
Well, I think you have to look at the absolute best, LeBron James, and what he has been able to do in making that investment in terms of caring for his body. It's a role model that all players should emulate.
The question is, can anybody replicate what LeBron has done?
Boy, that's going to be tough to copy that.
Here's Sasser. Orlando making their last shot. Outside Robinson. Back to Sasser. To the left wing. Detroit moving the ball around. Clock at 6. To the wing on the left. Here's Duren. Rebound by the Magic. Now here is Howard. Here's Bitadze. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Now just a 2-point Pistons lead. Here's Sasser. And it's blocked. They get it back. And 1:01 left in the second. Takes a three. The shot off that time. To the inside. Duren with a steal. And here's Sasser. No points so far. Pass to Robinson. Back to Sasser. Outside Robinson. Sasser, right side. Over Jones. Second shot opportunity. Duren, no good.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
Left side Jones. Pass to Black. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Well, I'm not sure how you're supposed to defend that. Beautiful turnaround, Jay.
It's all tied in Orlando. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The Pistons, 25.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Here's Orlando. Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh, my, B.A. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham, asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for, to be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to just reset, I can do it. Back to you.
Able to dial it in. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Now here's Wagner. No points yet. And the dunk by Wagner.
And it's a blessing to have a big wing with the mobility of Wagner.
Outside Robinson. Back to Cunningham. Duren, the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Down low, Cunningham.
Pretty clever move by Cunningham, calling for the play to get himself some space to work with.
Pass to Carter. Back to Banchero. Thompson pulls it in. The Pistons trailing. Here's Harris. Off target at the rim. The three from Suggs. The rebound by Detroit. And it's Thompson penetrating. Oh, my goodness!
Just throw it up!
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Curran with a steal. And that one's good. Cunningham's got 16 points now.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's Suggs. There's the drive.
Big but quick. Suggs so powerful off the drive.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. And the dunk by Duren.
Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
They double him with Duren to the paint. And the dunk by Wagner.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Cunningham. 16 points for him. Duren, no good. Here's Banchero slicing in. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
Cunningham. And he comes up with a bucket. Cunningham's got 6 in the quarter.
Want to score in the NBA? Hicks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
The Pistons making a switch here.
Desmond Bane.
The free throw drops for Bane. Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
Now here's Ivy. Rebounded by Suggs. Outside Bane. There's the drive. Wagner for 3. Nails it from 3. Wagner's got 7.
And even before he caught the ball, Wagner had that measured up.
Ivy with the ball. Wagner with a steal. Here's Suggs. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Now here's Ivy. Harris outside. Shot clock at 5. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Wagner outside. Orlando moving the ball around. Outside Jones. Fires for 3. Fires in the triple. Jones has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And again, no good by Detroit.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution and you have to love the relentlessness.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Magic. They lead
35.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Cunningham. Jones grabs the board. Magic leading by 13. Pass to Batadze. And here's Jones. Fires the three. And again, it's Orlando with a three.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Here's Wagner. The rebound by Detroit. Here's Cunningham. Launches it from deep. Can't hit that one. Pass to Black. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Offline with a baseline jumper. Pistons trail up by 16. There's Cunningham with a three. Doesn't go that time.
He created the opening, he got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Black outside. You know, I heard Steve Kerr talking about this concept, the ball and stick theory, Tim, that some guys just have natural hand-eye coordination and will excel at any sport. Do you agree with that?
Completely agree. Typically, we think of athletic ability involving speed or quickness or verticality, but I think that hand-eye is critical and counts just as much as those other traits.
Again, the miss by Cunningham. Orlando leading by 16. Shots good by Black.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
There's Cunningham with a three. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Something's off about him this quarter.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
The shot by Howard, no good. Pistons trail up by 18. Here's Cunningham. And Cunningham throws it down.
The ferocious finish. Love watching Cunningham use his size and athleticism on the drive.
Here's Jones. The rebound by Detroit. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Duran, the screen. And here's Cunningham outside. It's rebounded by Batadze.
And I don't think that's the shot they wanted him to take right now. He's not exactly on fire.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get. Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Thompson with a steal. Duran with it. Guarded out by Batadze. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Harris a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Cunningham. Yes, sir!
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
Oh, off target from downtown. Pistons trail by 13. Outside Duran. From deep three-point land. Rebounded by Detroit. Takes a three. Oh, it doesn't go.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
Now it's Jones. For three. Robinson rips down the board. Here's Cunningham. It's stolen. Black with it. And it's Robinson picking him up. Wagner outside. And stolen by Cunningham.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Magic.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Here's Duren. Off on the layup. 29 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Now Howard. And he can't stop the run as that misses.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Yeah, I think it's time to wave the white flag.
So it's the Magic winning this one easily. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra.